Okay, everybody, I hope you can hear me. I hope this is working fine. Hopefully, I haven't messed up my audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another game from the League of Dracula. I'm going to have to edit this live stream because, unfortunately, we've just had a game end in a crash. About half an hour in, we had about half an hour trying to figure it out, so it didn't work. Unfortunately, we've had lots of rebooting of PCs and things, so we're back underway again. This is a match between AndreZot playing as the Hunters and Randiv playing as Dracula. Very much a case of new versus old here. Hello everybody. Can somebody in chat let me know if they can hear me okay? Oh, hello Ariel. Yes, redo. Exactly. Assuming you can hear me alright. Oh, looks like Strider's going to join us as well. That's exciting. Is it crashed on Dracula's side? Normally you see if... Oh no, maybe not then. Cool. No. So yeah, I'm going to I'll edit out all the stuff. All the memes and things in the previous game, I'll just delete that from existence. What am I trying to do? Behind the veil. Okay, goodbye, spy, probably. And on my phone now I can't click the live stream. Nice. Oh, now I can. Oh dear, I'm auto difficulties. Yeah, redo, so yeah. As I said, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Perfect. Oh, thank you, Geordie. Thank you very much. Yeah, so yeah, apologies if I'm a little bit jaded. We had a half-hour game already, and then a half hour of trying to fix, which is a bit of a shame, but it's what it is. I see a forewarned. There we are. So, yep. Yep, and Strider's going to come in, and his energy will keep me awake. Because it's past 11 my time. That means it's 11 o'clock with AndreZot as well. So, yeah. He was keen to continue. So, interesting starting setup here. In the previous game that we just had, AndreZot did Quincy Morris setup with Godalming in Vienna and Mina in 38. Oh, that is Strider. If the game crashes, don't panic, people. Hello there. Yes, I don't know if the stream can. Give me one sec. Nope, stream can't. I will turn you on.
Great.
Hey, Strider is here.
Hey! All right, so this game literally just started, huh?
Yeah, technically an hour ago, but we've had a crash, unfortunately.
All right, let me see who's playing what. Okay, Randiv is the veteran here.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. I'm not on right screen. Please don't crash. It didn't crash. Good. Okay, right. Strider's in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey! I'm gonna do some air horn sounds that Roscoe does.
Oh no.
It takes way too long to do. Cool. I'm excited about this game though. Should be fun.
Yep. Case of new versus old. So yeah, I'm gonna have to edit out all that previous hour, more or less. So, quick rundown. There's the foghorn. Very good. Randiv hasn't played a game yet. This is his first game of the tournament.
Oh wow! Okay.
We know Randiv from all the previous tournaments, of course. And AndreZot has already played one game. Had the formidable task of having to play Hunters against Pizza Wizard. And for what I saw, was doing quite well, and then it all kind of fell apart at the end. But the previous game we just had was kind of interesting. Dracula managed to get a hoax mature, and Hunters used renewed vigor very, very early to not great effect. But then now Randiv might have learned from about his opponent by seeing the way they played. But yes, we didn't get very far in. We got about a week in. So yeah, I was saying to the people beforehand, before you came in, that AndreZot had done Quincy Morris setup with Vienna Munich, with Gadami
Yeah.
and Mina, but now, maybe because he saw Randiv start in Galatz in the previous game, has now moved Mina into Budapest. But you don't really get then the benefit of being able to psychic scan multiple regions that way, so I mean that's not ideal,
Yeah,
but
it's different for sure. I was looking at that. It's like a modified Quincy Morris setup.
yeah. So yeah, I assume that was deliberate. I assume it wasn't a misclick. So yeah, maybe he's just really scared about Randiv starting east. Well, I kind of liked it that he had Quincy Morris set up at the beginning, but obviously now we're not going to see that now, so it's all a moot point. But there you go. Oh, it's been a fantastic day of Fear of Dracula action. Obviously, you were in the thick of things, so to speak, earlier.
I was very. It was a different kind of game. I took advantage of the trail slide feature. To get me out of trouble.
It's good, eh? Well, thanks to the Immortal update.
Yeah, and some good combat helped out. It was a good game. I got very mad though at one point, so I'll have to share that clip with Wormtalon.
Oh, nice. We've got loads of people watching. Hello, people. It's the Strider effect. Hello, people. Say hi in the chat. I know Ariel is here. Jordy is here. Hello, everybody. But don't be shy. Say hello. Snuff was here earlier, but then had to leave. Unless he's at a wedding watching Fear of Dracula.
Yeah, but this is way more important. He's got to keep tabs on it.
Absolutely. Tournament admin is a 24-hour responsibility. Are you able to enlighten the viewers on anything we know about these two?
I played AndreZot once a long time ago. I think it was one of his newer games. So I know he's a newer player, but he's eager to learn, and those are always dangerous players to make.
Yeah.
Like think of Geo in the chat, right? Because Geo had a rough start with New Blood, and now he's a co-champion.
Yeah.
Because people want to learn. So yeah. Let's see what this reveals from him. Okay, now you can leave Spain then.
Yeah. Could easily do so.
You can just I would train to Paris and start supplying there if you have a 3 ticket.
Yeah, that's the thing. You might get stuck with awkward movement though. We'll have to see. Hello, Warecraft. Hello, hello. Hello, Gyro. Nice to see you. Yeah, especially with the format of this tournament, you know, players like AndreZot, even if they have a bit of a rough start, like having to play Pizza Wizard, you know, they're able to then learn a lot from it, and they might be able to then improve and sneak into those sort of knockout stages later on, rather than just be stuck in a group with lots of experienced people and they get knocked out very early, and there's nothing they can do about it. So it's definitely a more inclusive kind of tournament structure. Not as much jeopardy early, but then it helps out newer players, and also you get more games with top people going against each other as well. So I think everyone kind of benefits in that sense.
Right. We're thinking of starting setup probably Amsterdam.
Yeah, Randiv might be really put off starting East here. Or maybe not. Maybe just reckons I don't really care if Mina's closer to me. Athens would still be a decent starting position. It's off the rail line. But yeah, Amsterdam would be pretty good here. Somewhere like maybe Nantes, depending on Sud's movement, might be good. Southern Italy, sure. Interesting that Randiv just threw down a rumor token early. In the previous game, he didn't do that. He did hide trick, where he had. Well, we don't know what the hide card was because it never. The hunters ignored it, but there was a hoax mature. Basically, the crash happened. We had the hoax mature, and out of the 6 cards, Dracula picked Dracula's Brides. And I think there was some sort of bug where then when Dracula was able to... He allied the Dracula's Brides and then was switching the encounter cards. I think it kind of crashed, or his turn didn't end properly, and just, yeah, we couldn't get it to work after that. It was a real shame. Just going down with the traditional throwdown vampire early and rumor it.
It's a valid strategy because get those early points are helpful. I would pick Amsterdam, and I would pick Hamburg here.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad shout, especially since the Mysterite you don't have to worry about Cologne or Brussels, that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, when Hamburg,
Hamburg is off.
Bucharest. Interesting.
Maybe he's worried about the Galad start, but I wouldn't start east with Mina right there.
No.
Too easy to clear the encounter because she can clear either one. Even Constanta and Varna can be cleared with a chartered carriage.
Right. Right.
Oh,
Ooh.
discarded.
Ooh. Right. People in the chat. Have we got any allegiances? Anybody? Any preferences for one side or the other? Are we wanting Hunters to win? Dracula to win? Newbie to win? Experienced player to show their stuff? Yes, I'll see. For these players, very early days. I said Randiv is the first game, and AndreZot's only played one, so there's a 4-1 on Mina.
Yep, she had that first draw.
That was the same as last game as well. Oh no, she had planned. Sorry, she had planned ambush last game.
So some kind of planning card. I'm hoping for the Hunters to win because I think the Hunters have had a really bad win rate this tournament.
So far, yes, yeah.
I know for our bracket, it was all Dracula wins.
Wow.
With the exception of one Hunter win.
One, so out of 6. Wow, that's insane. Yeah. Okay. Well, it might also just be that certain matchups between certain players might favor Dracula, but then it might swing back the other way later on. We'll have to see.
I just get false info, sorry. I'll have to do an interjection. With 2 Hunter wins. Because Skybreaker beat me and Fangs beat me as... No, it's not... Wait. He beat Skybreaker as Hunters and I beat... Skybreaker beat me as Hunters. And Fangs beat Skybreaker as Hunters. And everything else is a Drac win. There we go. So 2. Out of 6 games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you must be quite happy that you've got your games out of the way and you've got more or less a week just to chill out a little bit while the other games get played.
Yeah, I mean, I might try to reach out to the next person to see if they're available.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather be ahead than behind.
Sure. Probably around the middle of next week, I'll start getting sort of threads sort of set up. So then if you want to kind of play them kind of like next weekend or something, then you can. There'll be a little bit of overlap. At the end of the second phase, there won't be overlap because I need to get all the games played before we can look at the league rankings and then determine the next sort of groupings. Yeah. The first week or 2 is always a bit messy because people are starting to get into the rhythm of the tournament. Ooh, nice wolf farm. Yeah. If the vampire matures, it'll get cleared.
Yep.
Any predictions in the chat of where Dracula is? Hamburg's been ruled out. Bucharest has been ruled out. Are you saying Amsterdam? Are you putting your flag in the ground and saying Amsterdam?
My flag's in Amsterdam. Yep, that's where my flag is.
I'll go opposite end. I'll say Southern Italy.
All right. Think you maybe will form over Florence.
Possibly, yeah. Unless it's a wolf form from Florence. Just so then, if one of the 2 hunters rails down either to Venice or Genoa, then they're not going to get picked up. The trail's not going to get hit.
Usually, early on in the game, you want to have a hide encounter protecting your rumor, unless you're afraid of the wax cylinders card, the 1 in 60, 1 in 75 chance of drawing it.
I guess the thing is, if the encounter card is in such an extremity location, then you don't really need the hide, right? Bari might just be so difficult. I mean, Bari with excellent weather is possible. If it's Naples, though, Naples is even harder to get to than Bari. Oh,
another Heavenly Host.
Wow.
I don't think they know the power of the Heavenly Hosts. I favor the HHs.
Oh, Jovan Harker.
Search. I think you search unless you have newspapers.
Right, right. And even if you do have newspapers, you might just go, I don't have to do any deduction here. Harker could just do all the work for me. Given the stream's gone, AndreZot is searching here.
Amsterdam. Milan.
Interesting.
It's a very odd choice.
Hmm.
I mean, it is 2 away from Godalming, I guess.
Thinking potential wolf form from Florence up to Milan, maybe. I was thinking more to maybe Marseille. Hmm. Don't know. Yeah, but I think it's kind of a nice strategy from Dracula's side, especially if you're playing against a newer player. Just try and get early points, and maybe it might rattle them a bit. Um, it's quite hard to sort of. But then again, when I was watching the game, the little bit I saw between AndreZot and Pizza Wizard, AndreZot didn't give up any influence until really, really, really late on, when basically all the hunters became kind of a little bit suicidal, just kept jumping into fights they didn't deserve to jump into. Instead of going for one big fight, they just kept going in individually and getting picked off, but didn't give up any influence up to that point. So I think AndreZot has like a good foundation of hunters in terms of trying to deal with encounters and things.
I gotta recheck our chat. I think I've talked to him before. I think he owns the physical board game, and he's trying to get to play this one here.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I do wonder if a lot of the new players play the physical board game or not. Well, now the
I'm trying to
Immortal
see if I've talked to
update.
him.
Now the Immortal update, it makes it's closer to the board game. But the thing is, I do wonder inside people's own little like board game communities, how much meta actually develops. It depends on how often you get it to the game to the table, I suppose. But with the digital community, because so many more games are able to be played, and we can all share, our collective knowledge, the meta just develops very, sort of spontaneously and very easily that way. When new players come in, they might be like, "Whoa, what is going on here?" I do know he watches Quincy's videos, so that's why I wasn't really surprised. I was like, "Oh, he did Quincy Morris setup. Okay, that makes sense."
Yeah, and he's now he's moved into the Scott Sword setup.
Yep.
But until Friday. But we'll see if this gets revealed with the newspaper report, if he can take care of it.
Right.
And if it's East, it's going to be nuts. That'll be kind of a flex.
Yeah.
From Dracula.
Lots of swag points. Start further east, but then just starts east anyway. I'll have to see.
Because then it could be Athens, 55, 49, maybe a wolf form to Munich. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Randiv's not afraid to use wolf form again, by the way. I've had it before where he matures something very quickly, gets the wolf form back, and then instantly wolf forms again to create complete confusion. Ah!
Oh, it's Barry.
Oh, look at that!
Excellent weather. That was, who gets that?
Who gets that?
And he didn't hide there, so,
Yeah, if there's an extra weather they can get there, the other way they can get there is with a rail move and then a chartered carriage. But then do they have a stake to deal with it? If it's a fighting
or do you just ignore it at this point, say, F it, I'm gonna go after Drac. But you know he's gonna get his wolf form back.
Right.
Maybe excellent weather. That's what that's showing me.
Yeah.
He has a stake.
It's a tricky decision. I was talking about this in the previous part of the commentary, which also I'm going to end up deleting, because I kind of need to keep it for nomads. I can maybe describe it to nomad. But, oh.
Excellent weather from him? Where's he going?
I don't know where he's going.
Is he just checking Barcelona? Could he possibly get there?
No, yeah. He could be in Toulouse right now. He can't be in Barcelona right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very interesting move. Because he also, in the game we just saw, AndreZot used Renewed Vigor very early. And neither to deal with the trail nor Dracula. I mean, I think his movement with the horses meant it wasn't completely optimal. I like that move, going to Munich, that's nice.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, I was thinking of that.
So I guess the question is, and also chat can contribute if they want, do we think Dracula has gone Naples, Rome, and then Wolfram to Genoa, and now is maybe in Marseille or Milan? Or did Dracula skip the Naples move? This looks like excellent weather to me. The fact that he didn't go all the way down to Genoa.
Yep. Unless
he's scared that Genoa is on the trail. Wants to avoid it, but then he can't get there now. Ooh.
It's not gonna be there. You're gonna be disappointed. Unless he's checking the
Oh,
body.
he's deducing it.
Okay. So now he knows he doesn't need to waste a stake on it.
Well,
Or
I
have to
guess
have a vampire fight.
Right, I guess it depends then what's after it. Because if you don't use the stake, if Godami gets there, and they use out the stake, then the thing after it is definitely maturing. Unless you move another hunter down there, I suppose.
And the only way to get there is asking whether he can't use like a chartered carriage here either to get there.
No.
It'll be one short.
And especially the way Charter Carriage has been reworked, you can't combine it with Renewed Vigor with a normal rail move. In theory, you shouldn't be able to. Charter Carriage amplifies normal rail moves. It shouldn't be a special action. So it's not as if he can use Charter Carriage and then do a rail.
Rank can go up to 7, yeah. That'd be nuts. You can go from 31 all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4. Paris, and then you could go again to 7.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. You used to be able to do that, but rightly so, it's been reworked. But still, it means now you can combine Charter Carriage properly with fast horses. So you can do the same thing. You can go from Lisbon to Bordeaux with fast horses, and then Charter Carriage up to Berlin, for example.
What about excellent weather combined with moving by sea again? Or landing.
That's not a thing. Oh, if you land, yeah, if you use excellent weather to go from a port to another port, you can then do a normal move. So you could use then Charter Carriage. You could go, say, from Cagliari to Marseille, and then Charter Carriage. Yeah, you could do that. That's fine.
But you can't like go from 8 Bordeaux, go to North Atlantic Irish Sea, and then land in 32.
The way the game is being configured, no. People dispute if that is correct or not. Really, it should be if you're... Oh.
Is another early Renewed Vigor. Didn't go Genoa. 1, 2.
So what does that tell us? It tells us he didn't go through Naples. He wolf formed from Florence. And Milan got checked, so he went Marseille with the wolf form.
Oh, he's leaving Bari mature.
I guess he realized he can't get to it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, might as well ambush because they're going to lose him anyway.
Right, that's a very good point. Yeah. So if AndreZot is watching this back... Oh, nice dogs. Philly would be proud. Where's JB Philly when you need him?
Yeah.
If you know that a vampire is definitely going to mature like this, you should not waste time going on to the spaces on the trail that are definitely going to get removed because of the vampire maturing. Because you're just giving Dracula basically free ambush opportunities. In this case, not the biggest deal, because he only lost dogs out of it. But imagine you lose a weapon for no reason.
To loose, yeah, check it. And there it is.
Oh, he was there. Wow.
Is he in Saragossa now?
I guess he must be. He just took advantage of the fact that Suer just vacated Madrid for no clear reason.
I do the same thing in chat that Randiv does. The dog. Whenever I play bats, I shout it. I got bats. Same with rats. Because they're fun to just shout.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna get his wolf form back.
He is gonna get his wolf form back. If he's going to Iberia, it's not. No,
that's so odd. He could have just moved by. He just moved by carriage.
Right.
From 38 to Zurich.
Yeah, it's one of these. I mean, if AndreZot's not, if he has horses set up, and is wanting to put that ticket back into the pool, but then you can just take tickets at night, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. There's some rail moves which are not efficient at all. Like that connection is not efficient. But if you're going from Zurich with like a 3-2 up to Cologne, if you don't have horses, that's okay. So yeah, you just got to. Some rail moves are not very good. It just depends. Is he in 8 or 48? True. He could also be in 15. He might have been sneaky and is moving back up the way. Oh, dogs everywhere.
Vampire. It's a vampire. Yep.
Yeah, dogs don't protect you against that thing.
Just so the dog's at it. He has no encounters, so it's trying to like. You can see at his hand. There's no encounters, or Drac. It's not Drac. Hunter events. Sorry.
Yeah, he's very. I don't know how. Maybe just a lot of Drac events got pulled, or maybe Wax Cylinders got used for deduction. So that was his only. And I guess maybe he had newspapers. Yeah, poor Seward. He's got absolutely nothing. And
Let's
now
see,
he's
what
stuck,
could he have?
stuck in
Does
a
he have any
knife fight.
tank protection?
We'll see. Ooh, nice dodge.
One. Could have also
Mm,
escaped there. That's,
yeah, and he wouldn't
I
give up.
always view that as a missed opportunity. It's not points. It's a search.
Right, exactly. There's no ambush points here to worry about.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, it's very easy to forget that. We've also got to bear in mind. I mean, the players
Thanks.
are.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
nice play.
I mean, if he's able to
Boom.
kill this vampire at night, that relieves a lot of pressure off him.
I think you play Mesmerize as the vampire if you have it,
Yeah, I
and then
reckon so.
and then Escape as Mist. Get out of this.
Plotting again.
Double plotting.
Oh,
Oh, that's painful. My brain hurts. I'm very sad for the hunters.
Unless Seward's got like something like a crucifix, he's gonna bait the vampire to fang him or mesmerize him. Yeah, no.
Well, I think he's gonna strength next. That's typically the play as a vampire player,
Right.
or even a mesmerized. You know that dodge picture? It shows the hunter's shirt is getting hit with the claw. I just noticed that.
Ah, it's just the shirt. It's fine. It's not the flesh.
So they can make way for the blood transfusion later on. Strength is the obvious play here.
Yep, I agree. It's very safe. Unless he thinks there's a heavy... I mean, Seward discarded Heavenly Host. Maybe he doesn't have one then. If Randiv was paying attention to that, then yeah, it's very likely. Yeah, Strength is just a safe play. What's Warcraft saying? Isbane, move 2 hunters down there to pressure Dracula. Yeah, you're breaking the
Oh
knives now.
no! And all of that is that knife broken.
Yep.
The plotting is still in effect.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Plotting's still in effect and the knife's broken. Send 2 hunters down there to pressure Drac. My worry is the hunters don't have horses. I don't think they've got...
I mean, Van Helsing's on the line. On the rail line.
Yeah, but the problem is now Seward's got to resupply to try to... Oh, nice. Okay, this is again... Oh, man. Seward
Imagine
could
if he
die.
has double claws here, yeah.
Oh, if he has second claws, Seward dies now. Oh, yeah. So that's another sort of nice wee tip. If if Dracula gets plodding onto you, you need to escape the first turn to eat up that plotting.
Right. Even if it was an escape there, he could dodge now and be all set.
Right. Rather than the other way round, where the dodge is cancelled and then escape is useless. Unless he has a gun. So I suppose if you have a gun, you play it now to try and keep Seward alive. But yeah, Seward's getting badly beaten up here. Yeah, it's,
Yep. We don't know what he has. Doesn't have he has dogs. Dogs, a horse, a broken knife, and one more thing. One more mystery item.
Are we sure he's got horses? Has he revealed horses?
Yeah, he moved them.
Oh,
them
punch! Good goodness me, Seward's playing with fire.
One last parting shot.
Yeah, that's bold. If he'd played claws, he would have died there.
Probably didn't have it.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, he would have played otherwise. Ooh, okay. Obviously, like, you know, this is, everyone's got different schedules and things, and I'm not saying it's, like, a deliberate advantage for one player or the other, but, given time differences, you know, AndreZot is playing now at 11:30 at night.
What if Drac moves in on him? You misdirect to loose and go back in.
I probably
Who's going to make it there?
I probably wouldn't do it because you're losing a vampire. And then killing Seward doesn't win you the game. Then what?
Well, then he can wolf form it because I don't think anyone's going to get onto him.
Hmm.
Because we know, I don't think Godalming has horses. Mina just has garlic showing. Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, if he heals, if Seward heals here, you're right. Never mind.
Well, no, it's already Dracula phase. So
Yeah,
Dracula,
so I would.
Dracula will be moving on to him when Seward only has 1 health, so he could kill.
But it's only worth 2 points though, right? Because it's still week 1.
Right, and
So
then
that's not a lot. That's not worth it.
and you've given up a potential 4 influence vampire that they have to deal with. I would just head into Iberia and just lay down loads of stuff, and then escape one way or the other. And then hunters are scrambling, trying to supply to get events to find you, but then also having to deal with this really annoying trail.
Madrid, you think?
Yeah. Madrid would be okay.
Imagine if he moves onto a rat here.
This is actually, well, Sud has to move to Marseille. He needs to resupply.
He has to heal first, I think. He has a stake. Why didn't he search with it?
Maybe he just assumed it would be a vampire, and he didn't want to risk this. Wow. Can you imagine if he died in that night combat, even though he was holding a stake? Oh,
yeah, we would have seen it. Yeah.
He dealt with the vampire, so that's the main thing. Oh, horses. Nice.
He's got horses. Nice slow roll. Got maybe 39 just to check it.
Yeah.
I think it's the safest play.
Yeah, he could be there. Yeah, Paris is okay too. Rail down.
So Van Helsing and Seward have horses.
I didn't see Sud.
Your Mina's going. Another odd train move to go 1 space.
Yeah, because there is actually a road connection there. Yeah. This is where Charlie Carriage comes into its own. Yeah.
Could be Clermont for runs.
Can you imagine if he's in Geneva now, and he sneaks through that way, and all the hunters think he's in Iberia, and they all charge in? But being on the rail line is nice for Van Helsing.
Maybe if she had moved to... She was on 60, right? Or 24?
Yep. 60. 60. It's kind of critical. The hunter... Yeah, I think it's going to be a little congregation in Marseille. And just keep supplying up. Get Seward healed. The hunters need movement. They need... hopefully they have enough weapons. The fact they're throwing away heavily hosts. Yeah, they need to get equipped.
And that's like they're not coming back around again for a while. The Heavenly Hosts. You can still got 14 items in the supply.
Right. I mean, if you've got, say, 2 hunters in Marseille and one of them's Godalming supplying every day, that's then only 4-5 days for it to reset, but then you have to then try and draw them out of the reset. And yeah, this is the thing I'm worried about. Yeah, you've dealt with Toulouse, but then what's coming afterwards, right? It's a really awkward situation where you have to try to resupply, but if you're too slow about resupplying, then the game might just run away from you, because you can't get to this Ruber token in time. So Van Helsing definitely has to get down here. Be careful not to overextend too much. Okay.
Geneva, okay.
That move's good by rail, because you can't actually do it by road unless you have fast horses. But also, it rules out the possibility he's been sneaky. So that move I actually like. That's a good move, in my opinion. Really, Mina should have... Whoa, that was risky.
That was dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Another fine horse. Check 15, maybe, just to rule it out.
Yeah, because he could have gone 15. Nantes, I suppose. Or go to Nantes. Yeah, okay. This is good. So this has ruled out that Dracula hasn't been tricky in any way.
So 15 is off the trail for sure then, or could he be hiding in 8?
It's possible. Let's
Let me think.
Toulouse.
4.
He could be hiding in Clermont-Ferrand right now. He could be hiding in Clermont-Ferrand. But I think the only way that he gets out of this is either he wolf forms or he moves to Paris. Move to Paris actually wouldn't be too bad, because it's very unlikely that Van Helsing will move back into Paris now.
Yeah, Seward is probably there to supply in the morning.
Yeah. I would just still move him back to Marseille instead, because then
You can trade.
you can trade, allows the possibility for hypnosis if they get it, or psychic scans. So, yeah, it's a tricky one. Especially when you're playing as hunters, you've got 4 different people to keep track of. There's a lot of things you got to keep in your head. And it's really hard when you give up 7 points early. And as much as we can sit here and go, okay, that move was inefficient, whatever, he can't really stop Bari. It's not AndreZot's fault. Bari is just a really, really hard place to go to because of the setup. So maybe that means if you get Hide Scouts or an ally, you have to search Bari or search Naples, because it is a huge weakness. It's very difficult to get into. But that's not really his fault. Got the newspaper, revealed it, couldn't get to it. It is what it is.
You're already saying 39? Where's 39?
That's already been checked. So I think, yeah, Geordie was saying that before Van Helsing moved in there. So
Geordie's the expert track player, so...
Assuming Ruben...
Are you playing...
Say again?
Are you playing Geo as Drac next, or who's Drac?
He'll be Drac, and I've already played as Dracula against him. I'll be playing Hunters
against
Geo next. We're going to be playing on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, your time, evening, my time.
Oh, yeah, I'll be working.
Well, actually, it'll actually be noon your time, more or less.
Yeah, I'll be working.
Yeah, but
Tuesday's my busiest day.
That's fair. My video will go up later though, so we'll have the rematch.
Will he go to C? I'd keep laying down encounters.
Yeah.
Do the circuit.
Because something that we kind of saw in the game that you played earlier today, how long do you stay in Iberia? Because it's very easy to overstay in Iberia, and then you get caught before you get to go to sea.
You have to do math about, like, you look at the hunter's health to determine best case scenarios. Okay. Stewart supplying.
Good. That's good.
Well,
I like that.
Comes a fast horse probably to 47.
Yeah.
Or to 8.
Oh. These poor horses.
Jonathan Harker's going to be on the trail before the hunters are.
Well, I know it has to be Saragossa now, so no guesswork here.
Yeah. Now they've trapped him officially.
Yeah.
If you put it on Toulouse.
So,
always wolf over your head, though.
Oh? Is she going to rail all the way to Saragossa? If she is, I don't mind that. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, the way you play a situation like this, in general, depending on how your hunters are equipped, given the length of the trail, I say 2 hunters, as what Warecraft was saying. 2 hunters go into Iberia to clear up, and the other 2 stay on the ports. Ideally not Barcelona, but that's okay. Barcelona, Marseille, and Bordeaux, and just keep supplying. Get through this item deck, get through the event deck. Which hunters you send in depends a lot on who's equipped with what. I prefer to send Gadami and Suidin because of their higher health pool and better healing and things they can do, and obviously Suid has more items. He can deal with the trail better, but given the situation we're in where Suid's under-equipped and he's hurt, you have to do things slightly differently. Oh, they're night supplying.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Has AndreZot been taking lessons from you?
I do it sometimes.
You like a night supply, don't you? 4, 5. There's only 5 Dracula cards in the discard.
He didn't get punished.
Ooh.
There's 5 in the discard, but there's 1 on the top. So That's
it's basically
6. So there's
6.
24. So then 24 divided by 52.
24? No. 19.
19. I can't do math. Yeah. 19
So
divided by
it's-
52. That's the percentage you're going to get a draw card.
Okay, it's slightly above normal odds.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say to like a person who's not familiar with the game, you say, "Oh, there's a 2/3 chance, more or less, that you'll draw a card that is good for you." Most people would say, "Yeah, you take that risk." But the thing is, the cards that Draco can obtain are so deadly, you just don't want to give him any opportunity to get them. That's the thing. If you
You
give
need
him
to search at night.
right, yeah, supply and move in the day, and search at night. And this is why you don't send all 4 hunters into something like Iberia. You keep some supplying and send the strong ones in to do the trail, and then they can get out quickly. Hopefully. In theory, that's what should happen, but then depending on how the encounters fall and things, maybe then you're in trouble.
Maybe he went Alicante, Granada, because he's not afraid of consecrated ground because you can't get trapped. So Granada is not as scary.
Right. Yeah. Cosmic Ground really isn't as much of a threat now. And the hunters are very unlikely just to throw it out randomly anyway.
Yep.
This is a long trail he's got. He's really not getting punished for this. The hunters simply don't have movement right now to be able to do a big renewed vigor play. Is what I was saying in the previous live stream before we got cut off. Is how do you use renewed vigor? So just in case that gets edited, the 4 main things I kind of came up with was jumping onto Dracula, because you can do double movement like we were talking about before with charted carriages and excellent weathers and fast horses and normal moves. So you can close the distance between yourself and Dracula a lot, so you don't have to worry about getting ahead of him as much. You can jump onto him.
How are you taking the train there? The train guarantees you get to 1 at least.
Yeah, but maybe he only has a white 1. He's got a horse now. I would have really supplied 1 more Turbo Seward, because he's down an item. But if he deals with Saragossa and then someone else deals with the Rumor token, it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, jumping onto Dracula. If you
I'm thinking about ambushing. I think it's like a wolf.
Or mob. Yeah.
Didn't do it. Okay.
Doesn't ambush.
Because Mina has forewarned.
She
Go
does
ahead, sorry.
forward, but it wouldn't matter because it's Seward who's getting ambush, right? That's the way forward's been changed.
Nope.
No, so it was Madrid then, or it could be Alicante. Yeah. So yeah, sorry. Very quickly, jumping onto Dracula. He did go Granada. Unless he hit in Alicante. That's quite funny. Did get punished for it. Rushing to get to.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh, it's forewarned. Use forewarned.
Yeah, I think you have to
100%.
forewarn. There's a lot of bad things could happen here. Yeah, good play. Good play. Or in case anybody who's watching this thinking, oh, AndreZot is just listening to us saying use forewarned. No, it's impossible because the live stream's on a delay, so he can't act on it. That'd be pretty sad if he was listening to us ramble on.
Yep.
I don't know about anybody else, but I couldn't listen to anybody else talking when I'm trying to play. So yeah, jump on Dracula, rush to rush to get to something that's going to mature that will end the game, or make it really difficult for you, to close distance and reposition, or just surround Dracula.
This is good. Search 31 and 26. That'll tell you everything you have to know.
Yeah, or maybe just 31 and 12, I guess. No, I think
31 and 12 you can't hide.
Right, yeah, you want to limit. You want to find out if he's hidden or not. Yeah.
Cool. Then you can't hide after that because you know that what's it called? Wax Cylinders is gone.
Right.
So hide. There you go.
Found him. Interesting. So
Madrid.
Granada wasn't. So yeah, so he hid in Alicante, and now he's in Cadiz, and now he leaves. Right. Dracula will not stay here. Dracula's gonna leave. He is left quite annoying trail for hunters to deal with.
Dogs? Is it a spy?
Ooh,
Saboteur. That's good. It's a good use of dogs.
he drew another
Woof, woof.
dogs. Goodness me. Oh no, he
Well,
had
it's the
that
same
dogs.
dogs.
No, yeah,
Same
yeah.
dogs.
Sorry, it was Godalming that discarded dogs. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right, and there's no purpose of ambushing with it because you don't get any benefit. That's probably what Randiv was thinking. Because if you ambush, you just don't show the dogs, and it's undelay at night, and you're all set.
You do actually want to ambush because then the dogs get discarded by
No, but you
such.
can choose. But you can choose though. Like like if you're ambushed, you can say I don't want to show the dogs. I'll just be delayed.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that's what
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
that's what I would do because it's the same effect as moving and not getting ambushed.
I guess it depends if you want to do an action with Seward in the nighttime, like heal or tickets, which, given the situation with horses and things, I'd probably want to be using those nighttime actions.
And now, as Randiv, you know, one forewarned is gone.
Right. So imagine now if it's a fog with this rumor token. You've got a vampire and then fog. Mina can't forewarn it. And then she has to search something at night, and I don't know if she has a stake or not. She has escape route, so she can get out of the fight if she needs to.
Yep. And Drac has not got any events. Imagine if he had gotten like a unearthly swiftness or a darkness returns.
Right, right.
That'll just end the game.
What's Joe saying? The biggest problem with Dracula having an event card is the unstable element it introduces. Right, it's unpredictable. The reason why playing Dracula is scary is because you don't know what the hunters are holding on to. You'll see this, like, Godami has 3 events. These could be the worst events imaginable, but they could also be really powerful. And
Right.
it's that unknown factor that makes playing Dracula very hard. As hunters, you don't want that same feeling in the reverse. You don't want to see Dracula with an event going, I don't know what that is.
Right.
Because even a roadblock could be deadly if it's placed in the...
Oh, look! The third heavenly host is gone.
And a stake. All the stakes are gone. So if this is a fighting vampire, they are going to find it incredibly difficult to deal with.
Unless you have a heroic leap, you can just belly flop in it.
Right. Unless it's a new vampire. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
but then
is tough.
Where is he going?
I
He's
guess
gonna like
to,
me to take care of it?
guess to resupply.
Van Helsing can try. We haven't seen any of his events yet.
No.
We've just seen him go in the slowest possible horse route.
Yeah, he rolled well that time.
Yeah.
Oh, Quincy's here. Hello, Quincy. Unknown threats are more fun. Right. Okay, I agree with you. Yeah. The Dracula events are fun. But, obviously from a tournament perspective... Well, yeah. Fun for the neutrals and fun for Dracula, but not fun for the hunter player, who has to then deal with all that stuff being thrown at them. If... and the fact that playing hunters is hard enough as it is.
New vampire. Okay.
Okay.
So he's ambushing.
I'm surprised he's ambushing too, actually.
It gives him 2 day fights to take care of it. And the hide card wasn't revealed, right? This is the other one.
Either he chose not to ambush with it, or he's waiting for Mina to try and move in as well. I wonder if AndreZot realizes that new vampires can be ganged up on with multiple hunters. Ooh, well, never mind. You might not need it. Nice knife. But then it could just fang to get all that health back.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it's a
do knife,
crucifix.
and I would do a do an escape next just to go to the plotting.
And then if Dracula just fangs you.
It's up to 5, but it's not 6.
Imagine if Van Helsing now suddenly just pulls a crucifix out and the vampire tries to fang. That really saves the game then.
Right, it has to be. Oh, it's the fangs.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Back to 5.
Back to 5.
A new combat. Well, then you don't have to worry about this. Well, strength could still be there. I think as Drac, you play strength there because you don't want your new vampire to die.
Right. Yeah, you need
You
to
spend your
protect
damage off.
this
Protect it.
vampire at all cost. Yeah.
It's a game winner.
Yeah. It's an important thing to think about combat objectives. In this case, you don't want this vampire to die. If this vampire survives, the game is done.
Game's over.
Yeah.
It's got 2 days to do it, but now it's in heroic leap range.
Right. Good point. But then you got to make sure that Van Helsing is not weak enough to play the heroic leap, right?
And you also have that second encounter down. You don't know what it is.
Right.
Could be a mob. Could be a fog, like you said. Because if a day fog wouldn't be as effective. Oh no, it's not a day fog. My bad. It's still a port.
Yeah, it's on a port. You still have a night to search, but nobody else will be able to move in.
Oh.
Brutal.
4. I would plot as the vampire. 1000%.
Is Heavenly Host a possibility? Nope,
No, they're all
discard.
gone.
No, and
Plot.
all the holy bullets are gone too, I think.
Mesmerize, okay.
No, 2 of them are. Mesmerize is fine.
And now you just escape. Or now you just dodge.
Don't.
This combat's over for today.
Strength. You got strength. If you got strength, play. If not, just get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, nice dodge.
Okay.
So yeah. Van Helsing took half health, which is not ideal. If this
we don't
is
have
not
the second
a fault,
encounter.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, hasn't revealed it yet. Wow.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Mina has to move in here. Yeah.
She has. Is that an escape route that I see?
She does have an escape route.
Yeah.
But imagine how he fogs them. Yeah. Yep. So now they have to fight it at night. The vampire might still die, but I dread to think how much damage the new vampire will do if it draws well, or it could end up just breaking all their stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, Van Helsing has a knife.
Right. That 2
What's
health
the item?
that they've done might be the difference between killing the vampire or not. They got a chance. Yeah, there's 2 items we don't know about with Van Helsing.
Yeah, because it's like a reckless fight.
Right.
Almost now, because it's 4 HP.
But you've got 2 hunters in the combat, not 1. That's the cool thing.
Does she have a horse? No, she doesn't. She's been the ticket queen all game. I forgot. She's been going back and forth.
So Van Helsing has a horse and a knife and something else that we don't know. Dogs. Dogs, maybe. Oh no, there's a dogs in the discard pile. Never mind. Oh, that's the one that Godami got rid of. He could honestly have dogs again.
I can't bark away the fog.
No, afraid not.
Let's see.
Yeah, they got delayed. Yep, so they can't fight it tonight. They can't search it day tomorrow either. So the best they can do is just heal. Well, Van Helsing heals during the day phase. Mina supplies, and they just fight it at night and just pray it works and they don't end up dying for it. I mean, even if one of them dies, if the vampire is killed, then the game is saved.
There's no difference, right? Unless there's a vampire lair, but there can't be because all the stakes are gone.
Right. So they're gonna have to. That's why Mina's moved in, which makes sense. The thing is, if a hunter dies, that's up to 10 influence. Dracula then knows they can just play really, really safe for the rest of the game and just land in the 4th week, if that's really what all is necessary. If they get beaten up a lot, they can't deal with Kadif. And that might be another vampire.
Or another fog to protect him.
Potentially. But then again, if they dragged in and they suddenly get hit by fog, then they're not doing anything else.
I wonder if Jack's debating which way should go, North Atlantic or Mediterranean. And now you've got Seward and Van Helsing on the perfect ports to check that. Even
Right.
just one of them there is enough, because if it's not Mediterranean,
Yeah, it has to be the other one, right? Yeah.
right? And but also you also have Van Helsing and Mina there.
So any sort of local rumors or evil presence would be perfect here. Yeah. Yeah.
We could wolf form over Marseille too. See what happens here.
No, Quincy. Vampire Lair has not been played. We don't even know they got it.
It also can't be played because they don't have a stake.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah, all the stakes are in the discard. So if they do have it, they can't use it right now. The deck will reset soon, but not the draw. It should matter. Should have ambushed with the fog to keep Mina from getting in there, letting the vampire line wait for Van Helsing. Yeah.
I agree.
I
think he was just worried about the forewarned on. I think they were worried about the forewarned on Van Helsing, which we talked about before, right? Because we don't know if he had it. He might have had it.
When you play as Dracula, sometimes you just have to play the probability game and go, they've already got one forewarned. How likely is it that they really have the second one? So sometimes you just have to take that risk. Sometimes it won't work.
Supply with Mina?
Did Van Helsing heal? He did
heal.
No,
he held one. So he's out of claw kill range.
Yeah, that's good.
So you can play a double knife to start the fight. Get the vampire down to 1.
Oh. Okay, doesn't help for the vampire combat, though. I know. Nice ally to have. Assuming they can survive this Alicante thing, then Aggie might be useful. We'll have to see.
Here we go.
And they've only got
Do
one
you have Mina search? I don't have Mina search. But does it matter who searches?
No, because the way vampires do damage, they can do blocks of 2. So Van Helsing or Mina doing it. I'd actually prefer if Van Helsing does it, because then Mina loses only her night action. Rather than Van Helsing losing his whole day action, right?
Right.
The game either is safe now or it just ends now. So, yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Any cards? There we go. 1000% agree with that.
Yeah.
Don't play escape route. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't play escape route. That'd be really awkward. Now the interface is better, so it makes it less likely for that to happen.
The vampire knows not to fang Mina because she has garlic.
Right. So I guess... Oh, man, what do you do?
You strength Van Helsing because he's probably going to play a knife.
Right, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Mina. And then you fang Helsing the next night if you can. The next combat.
Or claw even. I think because there are no heavenly hosts, you'd have to worry about that possibility. So yeah, strengths are going to be your friend here. But then the vampire might not draw them. But then mesmerize also are good, because they also stop weapons, but they don't stop heavenly host.
And there's no heavenly hosts around, we know that.
Right. So, yeah, strengths and mesmerizers here are going to be the name of the game. But then the vampire might draw, what was it? Mason's Hand, right?
The Mason Hand, yeah, the bricks.
Yeah. 2 plottings and 3 escapes.
Yeah, 2 escapes as bats and 1's mesmerized. That mode, but sorry, 1 escape is missed. That's it, yeah. The Mason Hand. Bag of bricks. It's taking a while on this one.
Yeah, the fact that Randiv is thinking quite a lot before this has made me think his hand is pretty awful.
So or it's really good.
Oh, it's very good. He's trying to...
Think of the best option.
Sometimes if you've got a bad hand, you have to think about not just this combat round, but next round.
Strength on a knife. Ooh!
Oh, nice.
Fooled me.
Yeah.
That fooled me. See, there's a piece of clothing again.
Mina? Oh, good pistol.
What is it?
Oh.
Is there bullets? Yes, there's bullets!
The game is saved, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We still have a game. Let's go.
No damage to the hunters on that.
Can you? Oh man, if the vampire had strength, Mina. Oh,
Yeah.
we bug. Oh, I thought we were bugged out again. I was about to have a heart attack. Wow. That took some balls to play like that. Goodness me.
That was her only weapon too. I thought she'd just have garlic the rest of the fight. Because now she only has the pistol and the garlic.
That was the ultimate bait there. Because Van Helsing has the knife, so surely you
Yeah.
have to strength knife. Aha.
Right.
That was very well played.
With the pistol.
Yeah. We got yeehaw in the chat from Quincy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Locked and loaded. That took
Yeah,
nerves of steel.
Yeah, where's Gyro with the image? Get off my land.
I think we got AndreZot's hype clip. That was perfect. Yeah, he saved from match. Yeah, exactly. He saved it from match point.
Yep.
The
The
thing
hand
is
with the
now,
holy memory.
and even if
holy
Kadif
bullet.
matures, Dracula has a week, and anything can happen in a week. I'm just hoping that AndreZot doesn't get too fatigued trying to play it, because it's very hard trying to play a game at midnight.
Oh. For me,
Maybe
it's 6 p.m.
Yeah, maybe he's a night owl. That's think obviously because we lost an hour because of the crash of the previous game, right? So, you know, but he saved the game. That's good. So, ooh, is that? Nope,
Now at 10.
Wolf.
Okay.
Surely Wolf of Mediterranean, right? Right, come on, chat.
Right. To Cagliari. That's what I do.
Predictions, people. Where has Dracula wolf formed to? Get your predictions in the chat.
Cagliari 13.
You get a prize. So you think he's fate wolf formed onto Cagliari?
Yeah,
Okay.
13. Because then he can hide, place another encounter down. It could be a reckless there.
I'm gonna go different. I think he's actually generally wolf formed to Dublin.
That's fine.
Come on, chat. Get your predictions in. Where do you think he is?
And does Mina have a hypnosis? She might have it with a speedy telegraph.
If she has hypnosis, that's amazing. And then with the
So you're going to start with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd start with that because she's no longer delayed.
That's
so
right.
Mina, the MVP of the last 2 days here.
Absolutely. That is
had a whole weekend.
Assuming she has hypnosis. Maybe she doesn't. Oh, that'll do. It's not as good, but it'll do.
Is it Med or is it North?
Ooh, it's North Atlantic, people.
It could be Le Havre.
It could be Le Havre. Yeah, it could be Paris, or it could be Dublin. Maybe he's gone Britannica. Oh my goodness.
Can Mina get into if she has a 3 ticket, she could always meet up with Seward and they can do a scan during the night, I mean.
If they've got enough rail movement, potentially.
It could also be in Santander. It could be a total
He could have potentially faked them out and gone to Santander. That'd be you need balls of steel to do that. Yeah. Well, we got predictions in. Some people said Dublin and Le Havre. Quincy is saying these should be the UK to proactively block. No. Seward played Money Trail, so he can't move. That's a very smart use of Money Trail. To use it like this quickly, know where the information is, combine it with Speedy Telegraph. That's a really nice combo.
I think you go to Cadiz with him. Take care of this, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
He's got a knife, and what else does he have? I forgot.
Knife,
all we know is a knife.
And something else. I probably wouldn't search this, assuming there's no ambush. I wouldn't search this at night because it's too risky. Oh, never mind. It's just green soil.
Oh, that's going to mature.
It is going to mature. But there's no points, though. That's no... Oh, he had full wards.
He did have it.
He's full warding it, so he doesn't get the healing. Wow. I mean, Dracula can feed, but oh my goodness.
So that forewarn could have stopped that fog, after all.
Yeah. Yeah, Forewarn could have stopped the fog after all. I mean, Dracula will be pleased that 2 Forewarns are gone. But still.
It's gonna be hard to get encounters though now, because he'll be able to layer Madrid and Cadiz, but he can't layer the sea spaces. It's taking a little longer to get through his hand.
Right, right. Hyde can't do anything. The 2 sea spaces, yes, his encounter economy is not going to be great. It'd be just if he's thrown the other discard sort of away. He can feed, of course, but oh.
I'll go that way.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I would have gone to Madrid maybe instead, then you can get a better ticket.
Or just move by road to Saragossa. Oh, Saragossa is a layer. He wanted to avoid the layer. Okay, I'm alright with that. Barcelona and Madrid are equidistant from where he wants to go, so it's fine.
Will there be any night supplies? Will they be brave?
What's Warcraft saying? I don't know about that. Oh, I don't know. Ah, he doesn't agree potentially with the use of Forewarn. Fog is now unblockable. True.
There's only one fog left, right?
Right, there's only one fog left. And also, that's assuming that Dracula will play fog at the right time.
It's a night supply, right?
He gave him a card. Oh, it wasn't a play immediately, though. Oh, my goodness.
Should be a Darkness Returns.
Poor Seward still has no events. I know he used the money trail. Poor guy. He's had no events. We still haven't got through the item deck yet.
Go ahead. The manual does say to supply at night. Quincy pointed it out in our trivia.
That's true. It does say that.
Real hunters move during the day and supply at night.
And real Dracula's Dark Call.
That's right. Oh, I Dark Call. Every game I Dark Call, I win.
I'm sure
it allows you to stay in place.
The thing is, depending on how Dracula plays this, hunters might be able to play around fog. But the thing is, if he goes to the UK now, if he is in the UK, you have to say you can feed to be able to take some sea damage to go to Irish Sea, but then are they going to be able to deal with Britannica? Are they going to overcommit to Britannica or not? Oh. Honestly, it'd be great for the hunters if he has not gone to Britannica, because they don't have to worry about it then.
If he goes to... I'm trying to do math in my head. Never mind, it doesn't work.
Can they go to Paris and Le Havre today? If Sud has tickets, he should go to...
Le Havre.
You should go to Le Havre. Yeah. Oh, never mind, he has horses.
Oh, that horse died!
Oh, no. Glue ticket. Oh, man, that's very unfortunate.
Do you go to Clermont-Ferrand just to check it? Or do you go to 39 then keeps and starts applying again?
Oh, and that's a layer.
He went to a layer.
Yeah, he didn't check the layer box. Oh. He could have wolf formed there, to be fair. Had it not been for the fact there was a layer.
And it's a mob. At least he's got one less horse. Imagine you can take his 3.
The horse is actually still in his hand. It only now gets discarded. I don't know if that's the correct...
He can't choose to discard it?
He discards it at the end of his move.
I would have chosen to discard it there. That's weird.
I don't know...
Did he have an option?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't have the option. That's a very good point. Can you discard an item that you're going to have to be forced to discard anyway? That might break the game.
Right.
I don't know.
Another horse.
I don't know. He's still rolling horses.
No, go on to Seward now, and then scan.
Yeah.
Then you know for a fact it's not, because you couldn't have gone into... Never mind. We're going to clear the layers for no reason? Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's going on to layers where he doesn't have to. Yeah, Skykick Scan of France is really good here. Got to be proactive with Britannia and not reactive. There's a reason you always start someone there. Van Helsing started in Britannia, but he was moved off.
There we go.
If you
I have to do it.
Yeah, should have. Yeah, I think ruling out Gallia is really important, and then if you discover he is in Gallia, that's really good.
I would have supplied with Godalming. Finish going through the deck.
It's really tricky because you also have to move. If you keep, especially if Dracula is actually in Britannia or Britannica.
He's supplied on a small city.
Getting an event is okay, but yeah, he's down 2 items, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah.
There's a trade going on here.
Yeah, I need to check his lair box. He still could be in Santander.
I think he drew Mystic Research. Yeah, we'll see.
Is Santander possible? Yes, it is. It'd be very risky, but maybe it might get missed.
Yeah, Alicante is still on the trail. Alicante. How do you pronounce it?
Alicante.
That's what I thought.
If there's a risk Dracula going to Britannia, you should start moving 100 towards it immediately. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much movement you got. If you got like double excellent weathers and things, then you can maybe be a little bit slower with that movement. But I guess it depends on what your objective is. Is your objective to try and catch him in Britannia, or just to deal with trail and you catch him when he comes back onto the mainland?
Feed.
Yeah, I'm worried. The good thing is because he used feed like this, he can't rumor this. So if... Oh. Wow. Well, he can't mature 2 vampires on the same space. But...
You can mature like a hoax and a vampire.
You can mature a hoax and a vampire.
Yeah.
But it's not rumored. So that might be the hunter's saving grace.
Could be a double bodyguard.
It could also be a double bodyguard.
Yeah.
Or...
Then he could be a hunting Dracula and go for the kill.
Imagine he goes spy in the hide and has double bodyguard on that space.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
8. That'd be fun.
I agree with Quincy.
No forewarned. Yeah.
If you've got sufficient movement to get, and you need to enter Britannica in a way that you enter from multiple sides, and you don't just go all in the same way, because then Dracula can escape out.
Someone should go to 47 just to rule it out.
I fear the hunter movement is just not sufficient right now.
Somebody needs to go to 8, and then they gotta move over. You gotta move Seward over.
Yeah, if our Seward was already there, that's the problem.
There it is, I told you.
That's nice. Only 3, though. Oh, and Earthly Swiftness at the bottom, though. So there is a hoax. Rand would be very happy that that's now in the discard pile. Oh.
Another horse. Danger horse.
Yeah.
Might as well move on to, Seward.
If I sing, will anybody get the reference? Danger horse. Do you
I
want to
don't
get
know
that
what it
reference
is.
or not? No. Maybe only
Must
British
be-
people get. I don't know if that's an American thing. Maybe only British people
No,
get that.
it's not.
That's not actually the reference. I've altered it. Horse substitutes a different word.
No idea.
No idea. That's fine. It's okay. Roscoe might have got it.
That's the first night supply. How many more do they have?
2.
What did Godalming do? I missed it. He supply? He didn't, because otherwise we'd be down to 0.
Right.
Okay, 1 left.
Maybe he did night supply. Or maybe he got tickets. I'm not sure. I actually missed that. I was too busy singing.
He had a crucifix.
No. Maybe he only just picked up the crucifix.
There's the scan.
Oh, and I missed it. Was it negative? I assume it was negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I probably see a C movement to Irish Sea.
Ariel, you absolute legend. You got the reference. Thank you so much. That was very good. Well done. Very good. Thank you.
All I know about Bad Horse.
That I don't know. Danger Force. No, it was not Danger Force. Ariel got it right. Quiz is over.
Will he go to C?
If he doesn't, that's then suddenly a massive giveaway that he is actually in Iberia and he's not in Ireland, unless he did like a weird fake wolf form to Galway.
He could have wolf formed 1 to 23 in Galway. Hid, feed. Now he can move to 18 safely.
We'll have to see. And I think Warecraft made a very good point earlier that even if he matures a non-rumored vampire, he's on such high health, he can just run out the clock, right? He's not in a huge amount of danger. It'd only be if he gets into a really bad combat with a hunter, but then, given hunter movement, it's very possible that it's going to be just a one-on-one, and he might be able to win that quite easily. Yeah, I'm not sure why. If he's
what are you thinking here? That could be 18. That could be 18.
Oh my goodness! Did he actually Did he fake wolf form?
He did what I did. Fake wolf form to 23.
Oh no! Oh, hang on a minute. He could have actually wolf formed to Dublin, hide, feed, Galway. Or, yeah. And then Dark Call. And then North Atlantic falls off the trail and he goes back to North Atlantic. All thanks to the Immortal update.
Yeah.
But that suggests me it's not hide... What has he done? Unless he is actually in Iberia. And he didn't expect the hunters to scan. That'd be incredibly risky if they did scan it.
Yeah. And if you have a consecrated ground, you could kill him.
Right. Right.
If he's moved back to 23, if that's what you're guessing. If it's wolf form 18, and then go to 23, feed, hide.
Yeah, okay. I think this is confused AndreZot here. Should have moved to Amsterdam. If he's going into Britannica, you need to get ahead of him and go around North Sea.
He's going.
With the new update, you can make Irish donuts. Yes, you can. You can enter Ireland and stall long enough and then leave the same side. It's pretty powerful. It makes Britannica way more...
Dracula friendly.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's in 39. Didn't 39 get checked? Didn't... Maybe with all the movement, maybe 39... No, they scanned.
Yeah, they did scan. It can't be 39. There goes Van Helsing. So if Spain is an option, that would be a big brain play.
Yeah. He maybe went Santander, Lisbon, feed, hide.
She threw a horse away.
Oh, interesting. Well, if that is Spain, you'll regret that.
You don't need horses in... Britannica hates horses.
Overrated. Use the train. Am I right, Gyro? This is mental. If he has actually gone to Santander, then fair play to Randiv. That takes quite a lot of nerve.
Big balls.
Maybe he just figured, oh, newer player, he's not going to scan Iberia. He's going to worry about dealing with Kadif, which is understandable. If he moves again, he can't be an island. This is ridiculous.
No, correct. Comes a sea movement. Has to be, or a dark call.
So,
if you dark call, you guarantee that you're gonna get a fog.
I'd say if you're in Lisbon, maybe just go to sea anyway to make it look like it's island, but it's not actually island. Unless he is actually now an island.
But then Van Helsing's gonna land on him.
Oh wait, a minute. He didn't dark call.
No, he didn't.
So what's he done?
I was saying,
he
went to Irish.
He faked 23 to Galway. Right, okay, he's in Irish Sea then. Unless he has actually faked it and he's in South Atlantic. That would be really funny. Very harsh on AndreZot, but it would be quite funny if that was the case. If Seward now lands in Galway and it's empty.
Yeah, if there's a fog there in 23, it could make it almost impossible to get to that rumor, unless you have Van Helsing land on it, do North Irish land.
I don't mind here
Would you make it in
Godalming
time?
going
Yeah.
preemptively into England. Oh, okay, yeah. It was in Spain. Not as hype, but still pretty hype.
Yeah, you could have had a CG hotel slash.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wouldn't really be a hotel though. It'd be
right.
just a damage. He can afford it too. That's probably what he thought. And when you see all those heavenly hosts in the discard pile, then you don't fear it anymore.
The issue is, Godalming has to go to Britannica, or sort of England, Scotland, Wales here. Britain, I'll say, rather. Britain, because Dracula could go and land there, but the problem is Dracula's an Irish Sea. And if he wants to, because that's the way the Immortal Update works, he can just go back to North Atlantic now.
Right, that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, you go to North Atlantic.
And we'll form into Spain, and all your hunters are in Britannica dealing with these encounters.
Right. Exactly.
Ooh. I wonder if Seward just ignores Galway and takes care of 18. Since that's the game winner.
Yeah, but the problem is, even if Galway just has one vampire, right? There's a chance that it just gives him so much influence, it's almost impossible to stop him then. He can just play really safe all game and just go around all the seas, quickly land, feed a little bit to get health back, and then just win.
Here are the dogs again.
We've had quite a run, those dogs.
Let's see if they can take out both the encounters. I would laugh.
Nope. Nope. Oh, and Sue could then potentially die tomorrow, depending on what he's getting pushed into. It won't be. Ooh, I would have ambushed with the bats there because you get a night fight against the other thing.
There it is, Gyro. Your favorite item.
We've had all the items we've got. We've had holy bullets. We've had dogs.
No one's played garlic yet, though, as a combat card or crucifix.
No, Mina was showing it. But
do you play dodge as Seward here? Or do you try to escape?
I don't know. It's very risky. Maybe just risk the escape. I dread to think what he's getting pushed into, though. If that's double vampire, Seward's just he's not gonna survive. Okay.
Mez.
Ooh. Okay, I see why you play the rifle there, because you want to try and protect the garlic reef, but now with Mesmerize, the garlic reef's gone. Anyway.
Plotting. If you have it.
Yeah, or just claw, I think. I think you just be really aggressive with this vampire, because this vampire doesn't need to mature, right? It's the thing behind it that's the important thing. Yeah. Oh, I feel so, like... I mean, Randiv's played well. Randiv's done everything he's had to do this game. You can see the experience coming through. Oh, there's a... Oh, yeah. Very good. Well done.
This is curtains for Seward.
Yeah. I thought AndreZot had really just flipped the game there because of that Alicante combat. But, yeah. Just lacking movement. Was kind of going backwards and forwards between different locations. Not quite supplied up enough. Now is getting there, but... Yeah, it's tricky. Strength.
Escape. You don't need to cancel it. Seward's just going to die here. This is going to be a death.
I think so. So we tip to your, any aspiring hunter players out there, if Dracula draws a plotting, escape immediately.
Yeah, now I would play a strength again if I had it, and then I would play a fangs. Even if it kills the vampire,
I would just Oh yeah, you can't. Well, I would have just played claws, honestly.
Well, if you play Fangs, you're gonna point though, and then you're gonna bat him and kill him next turn, whatever you're
Well,
throwing him into.
well, yeah, you could do it that way too. Yeah, yeah,
Because even if the vampire bites here, it's not gonna kill it. It'll bring it down to 2 HP.
right. Unless you just want to kill Seward now, which is also fine. I think at this point, Randiv's just got a lot of different ways, permutations that he can win, so it'll just, depending on how combat cards fall, he'll choose how to play. Hunter win rate in this tournament has been low,
Yep.
also with the experienced players.
Yep. I'm experienced. I only won as Drac. 0% for Hunters this tournament so far for me.
So it's not as simple as just being, oh.
Is the game bugged? What's going on here? Is he thinking hard?
No,
okay.
He's thinking.
All right. Mesmerize.
Okay.
Now Claus wins it. Did he cancel? Did he still have plotting in effect? Is it gone? I think it's gone.
Plotting is gone. So no, as long as Seward dodges, he lives. Dodge. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Well done.
Imagine if he throws him into like a bodyguard, though.
Right. Exactly. Right. But at least for now, Seward has limited damage. Right. It's damage limitation. There's a learning curve with a new update. I agree with that. The way the update has worked, a lot of the changes favor Dracula. I am of the opinion that if you have a new Hunter player and a relatively new Dracula player, I think Dracula will still be stronger, but the new Dracula player won't notice the difference, if that makes sense. But the skill ceiling now for Dracula is much higher, and it's a lot less forgiving. You can do things like this, potentially if Dracula wanted to, he could escape, out the same way through Island if he decided Dark Call. Whereas now, where before that wasn't possible. So now, Dracula has a few more ways of escaping out of certain situations, whereas before, Hunters could just close in on him and then jump on him. Right. So, there is a learning curve. But it's mostly a lot of the update in terms of it affects the higher level of play, not the lower level of play, in my opinion. But then the issue is, in a case like this, we've got a newer Hunter player and, a relatively experienced Dracula player. Ooh, yeah, you're going to see that difference play out. It was a tough start. The first 7 points were not AndreZot's fault. It's very difficult to get to Bari. Sure, we could say, oh yeah, you should have searched it. Yeah, but there's so many other extremity locations he could have been in, so it's not AndreZot's fault.
No.
You could have searched Bari and it could have been Naples, right? So I'm not going to get hung up on the first 7 points. It's how you respond to those points. Good fight in Alicante, really faked out Randiv there, took all the tension away.
He landed. He didn't want to take any more damage. I think he's confident that the win's going to happen right now.
Yeah, I think he must be confident. And then even if there is consecrated ground, I mean, the Heavenly Hosts are not going to be in hand, right? They might only have 1 at best. So...
That's Renewed Vigor. Does he have Speedy Telegraph too?
I would love this Renewed Vigor if somebody else was in Irish Sea. You could jump on in 2 and 1. Did my flat door just ring? Sorry, I'll be back in a second.
You're fine. Interesting, he didn't land in London. Alright, I guess he doesn't want to fight Drac. So if Scott Sword's frozen, you'll see Godalming just landed in Plymouth, and then he's supplied. Now Seward is being moved by bats. And he's moving into I'll say it out loud.
I'm back. I think some asshole kids are ringing our bell at past midnight.
Bodyguards, there it is. Death by bodyguards.
Oh, what a brutal way to die.
Got the Quincy Morris death. Was it the
Let's
Quincy
try-
Morris died to bodyguards? No, I don't remember. I think he did. In the books. Spoiler alert.
Oh. Oh, Quincy will be able to do that. Ah, okay, Quincy. The reason why Godalming has landed in Plymouth, I know exactly why. Based upon the way the map looks,
He thinks
sometimes...
50 is connected.
Right. A lot of players mistake that the Irish Sea connects to Plymouth. Now, obviously, someone like me, being from the UK, I know full well it doesn't. Plymouth's on the south coast of England. But, based upon the map, it might look like it. So that's an unfortunate error. Oh, very good. Very good. Well remembered, Strider. He was killed by bodyguards. Well done.
Yeah.
What's Jared been saying? When Drac knows for sure that all Heavenly Hosts are gone, he gains a massive advantage in combat and planning movement. I could not agree more. Absolutely. He doesn't have to fear CG, and then in combat, you know you don't have to worry about this random Heavenly Host appearing and doing you full damage. Yeah.
See if Mina has excellent weather and can do 29 and then no, she can't.
Nah.
Can't do that.
Two
We can go
special
to sea,
actions. You could go to sea.
And now Dracula is stuck though in the UK.
Yeah, but Galway's going to mature.
We don't know that because you have Van Helsing on it.
Oh.
He's gonna search it.
I assume
He
he's
just
not going
healed.
to.
Yeah.
I assume he's not going to kill another new vampire at night. If he does, fair play. He has to try it. He has to go for it, right? The game ends if he.
He's got no cards. I mean, like you can look at his hand.
Yeah. But you know he has a knife.
Well, we know that. I'm talking about like there's no events.
Right.
The objective of the vampire is to survive.
Absolutely.
Throw a bunch of strengths and mesmerizes out, and you win.
Mm-hmm. If he had a hunter in Irish Sea and another hunter in English Channel as well, that renewed vigor play could work really well because you can move into his space very. You might have to guess which one it is.
What do you think? I'm not watching right now.
You could get a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1.
Punch to strength. Okay.
Yeah, there's a good chance he
Not
mesmerizes
awful.
first, right?
And now you mesmerize. So if you have Heavenly Host, you play it here.
I assume he doesn't, because I don't think Van Helsing's been supplying very much.
He did get rid of a crucifix.
He did get rid of a
There's a
crucifix,
claw.
right?
Knife.
Okay. Honestly, as a vampire, I take that trade. You're doing way more damage to Van Helsing. He's very weak now.
Yep.
Yeah, brutal. Which is in terms of how this game has panned out.
I'm sure he plays. Let's say he plays claws again, and Van Helsing has a pistol with holy bullets.
Forever the
That'll be fun.
optimist. Forever the optimist, Strider. And then what's Van Helsing going to do against the other thing with the rumor token?
Craig.
Might be an aristocratic, to be fair.
Right, might be aristocratic.
Here he goes.
Plotting.
Oh,
Oh my god! He killed it. I think, right? He killed the vampire.
he killed the vampire. Oh my days. Well,
What kind of crap did Randiv have?
I guess he didn't
Yeah.
expect a second knife. I mean, fair enough. I wouldn't have expected a second knife either.
Yeah. Well, now Drac has his wolf form back.
Right. But now Drax has got potential problem. He might get jumped on 2-on-1 here if he misplays this. But he just needs to put Fog, and he knows it's not going to get cancelled. And he can survive one turn. Fair enough.
Because Hyde is still on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just put a Fog down here, thinking he could get renewed vigor, now he has to move out. Unless this is where you would do the dark call.
Oh, if only Godami was in London, he'd be much closer to Van Helsing, be much closer to Dracula, and there's a
Yeah.
risk he gets jumped on here. Because you just imagine Dublin isn't aristocratic, and somehow he then gets jumped on 2-on-1. He could end up taking so much damage that he then can't go to sea again. You never know. Stranger things have happened with this game.
Can't believe that we're still going. I thought that was it. The old man is stubborn.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play to AndreZot. He's had a really kind of difficult game to deal with here, but he knows how to kill new vampires in night fights. Respect.
2 for 2. You're right.
Yeah. You never know, there could be a second Renewed Vigor kicking around, so Dracula does have to think about this a little bit carefully here. Doesn't want to suddenly throw a game.
There's a wolf form.
Yeah,
Probably it has to be probably the 19.
Yeah, that would be the safest move. Predictable, but safe. It's the furthest away, they probably don't have a 3-2 ticket. I mean, Charlie Carriage would do, but there's only a 1-on-1 then. But then he just puts Fog, right?
Does he have a renewed vigor?
What are the events that Sue discarded? Oh, we can't see them because they're face down. Damn it. That's a bug.
Okay, well it's gonna be a 1-on-1.
At best. He might.
Or what
might...
Drake could have done, he could have wolf formed to London and put a fog down to guarantee that they can't do anything. Then he can safely move around the UK.
Oh. Oh, he makes it. Wow.
A reckless.
Oh, is he just gonna win? Because imagine
He's
if
got to
Dublin...
do two fangs. Two fangs.
If Dublin is a reckless as well, he might just win from
Yep.
that without even getting to combat. This game has been crazy in terms of the combats.
Aggie's in play too, don't forget.
Oh, I forgot
the
about
night
Aggie.
fight. Yeah.
Good point. Godami's going to be... It's going to be really difficult for Godami to do it solo. Unless he has Lucy's Revenge and Planned Ambush, then it's possible. And even then, any damage he does reduces Randiv's margin of victory, right? So... Oh, you
That's
don't want
one.
to punch. You don't want to be punching there. You need to get out. Unless he has a knife and he's going to kill it now. And then fair enough. But still.
Wadding.
Yeah. Trying to will them on. Sorry, people who are watching the live stream. I am very fidgety with the toggle map button. I love going backwards and forwards. But sometimes it does cause the game to crash, so be careful.
On your end, right? It doesn't mess up their game.
Oh yeah, but if you're playing, it can crash. If you...
I still check the item. I never click that item thing, by the way. I don't usually click it when I play my games.
What item thing? Oh, the combat information screen.
Yeah, I never click it.
It's not as useful now, because obviously the number of item cards isn't really critical information anymore. But I like to... Oh. No.
Oh, why is he fighting him? Oh, I'm in pain. I'm in agony.
Yeah.
I'm not doing well over here.
So there's a important aspect also to learn. When you go into a combat with something, you need to establish what is your objective. In this case, Godami's objective is just get out of this combat with as much health as possible.
Fight track, right.
Right. Just do as much damage to Dracula as you can before you die, or live if you can, and it just reduces Randiv's victory if he does win.
That's right. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
For the win.
GG. Yeah, GG.
GG,
Well
it's over.
There's no combat with Dracula. GG, well played. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you needed to stop that at all costs. Imagine if he had, like, Heroic Leap and things.
Yeah. What was in Liverpool? I'm curious. What was in Dublin
Can't,
actually?
can't see it. Can't see it. We'll never know.
Yeah, I'll ask. Not Dublin. Yeah, that's what I want to know. What was in Dublin? Aristo? Come on, Randiv, answer my question. The crowd wants to know, aka me.
Ah, it wasn't aristocratic, so he could have stopped it.
Yeah.
Wow. Because Van Helsing would have gone there, because he has to, otherwise it's game, right? So he has to risk going there. So you could definitely see a situation there where if Godami can just get out of that fight, he could potentially have hurt Drac quite a lot. We obviously we don't know what cards Godami's got, and I'm not gonna, really. I'm not gonna overdo the point, but it's in terms of asking AndreZot, oh, what did you have? What did you have? But it's yeah, you just got to be really careful in a situation like that. You just need to get the fight. Do you know why Sword got moved by bats when I go away? Even if I reveal dogs, dogs doesn't counter bats. Yeah. Now we can tell him because it's post game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bats. Dog scare. Spies. Saboteurs. Wolves. What else do they scare?
Saboteur, spy, wolves. Rats, and wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's unfortunate there by AndreZot. Didn't remember what dogs counter.
That's what I mean. I'm telling you, Andre is dangerous. Watch me be paired off on him on an elimination round again, or something, and then he kicks my ass. So, we see you're a strong player, a lot of potential in him. So, well played to both players. Thanks for having me on the channel, Scott, sir. I appreciate it. Always fun for me.
Always welcome.
Yep. So what's left is AndreZot have who else is in his league?
Pizza Wizard. So AndreZot now has 2 Dracula games. So if Hunters are not working out for him, he can just focus on Dracula for a bit.
Yep.
It's a really brave to play both your first games as Hunters. But yes, yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's well played. Yeah, players like AndreZot are going to learn, and they'll learn fast. Some of the results some of the new players have had have been a bit brutal, but it seems like all 5 of them, at least from what I have learned by speaking to them a little bit, they all seem to be very keen to learn. So,
yep.
As long
Dangerous. It's good though.
As long as he's open-minded and is able to learn, good point. 10.
Make sure you show the focus stats, by the way, or the all stats.
Yeah,
I forgot to look it after my game.
All right.
So you can see it.
Health 10, influence 13, and days pass was 20. Yeah, these players are going to learn. It's a baptism of fire to come into a tournament. AndreZot has had a bit of a rough draw playing against 2 experienced players, and also the way the Immortal update has worked. Dracula does get a buff, but fair play. And I think I can say this only to him and all the other new players. Don't lose heart. Just keep plugging away at it. Listen to the commentary that we do. Watch other games, and you'll learn a lot from them. And yeah, it'll just try your best. That's all you can do. And in the second phase of the league, when it's done, the fixtures are organized by league rankings. If AndreZot's having, or anybody else is having a bit of a rough time, they'll then play against people of similar rankings. So then the games might be a little bit nicer in that sense. And then they'll have time to really hone the skills that they've learned. So, yeah, tough game. It's also a real shame that we had a game that crashed because that game was going in a very different direction. We had Dracula's Brides out, no rumor token early, so it's going to be a very different type of game. So it's just a shame when games end up like that, which might have maybe added to AndreZot's fatigue a little bit. It's not easy playing at this time of night. Full credit to him. Any parting words, Strider? Thank you very much for coming and commentating. It's been great fun.
No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It was a very entertaining game. I wasn't bored, so
Likewise.
especially that combat in Alicante is my highlight.
Oh, definitely.
Those bullets coming out of that pistol. That moment.
That's definitely going to be AndreZot's hype reel moment for sure. That was amazing.
Absolutely.
Very well played.
Yeah, never give up. I aim for one win in the tournament. Maybe you never know. Yeah. You'll get better.
Just take it one game at a time, and don't stress about like the whole. Especially if you're a new player, don't stress about the whole league picture. There's a lot of games to be played, and just take inspiration from somebody like Worm Talon, right? Who in the first league that took place last year was in a tough group with Randiv and Spencer and Captain Gyro and Burke Marley, and lost the first 6 games, won the last 2, which is very impressive, and it did end up really affecting how other people qualified from the group. But then has since done really well in the New Blood tournament, and is off to a decent start in this one. Or someone like Gio, right? Geordie, who's in chat, right? Had a really, really rough time in New Blood, and then did well in the Immortal Invitational. So, if you got the right attitude and mentality, you can improve and learn. And that, all of us learn. Even someone like me who's been playing for 2.5 years at this point, I still learn stuff every single game. And every game I play, I look at things and go, I could have done that differently. That was a mistake. I got lucky there. My opponent got unlucky there, or whatever. So we're always all learning from it. So as long as you enjoy, the experience of it, then that's the main thing.
Yep. All right. Thanks for having me, though, Scott Sword. And see you on the next one.
Yep. Just let everyone know in the chat, there's lots of games on tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to stream some. I'm heading off. I'm off to bed. Take care, everybody. I will edit the video down to the appropriate length, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.